It's episode 24 of the WonkCast. We are joined today by Bonnie Brown from the Wetaskiwin Arts and Music Festival. We're going to be talking to Bonnie in just a second, but of course we have some great sponsors we want to thank. And we have a new sponsor we want to thank for jumping on board with us as well, all helping us bring this podcast to you.
Yeah, so far we have Delcon Visual Arts, we have the Wetaskiwin Arts and Music Festival Society, we have Tanny Southern Gallery.
Brand new sponsor,
and Warren's Music. So thank you to all them.
4 sponsors now.
That's awesome. We're getting there. We're little, but we're growing. Right?
We're getting there. And of course, we got to shout out our streaming platforms as well. YouTube, Twitch, and Podbean for the audio.
Correct. Yeah. And that's it for now. Again, these are going to be recorded for the first few. But then we want to start going live. So you're going to get your opportunity to chat with us and ask the questions.
The burning questions. And I just want to give a quick shout out to from last week, Marlene Schoonmaker and everyone at Man Luck Theater.
Yep.
They had me down there to try out for the Evita, I believe it's called, for the play that's coming. And I love them. They're all very talented and great folks, but a little too fast paced for old Justin.
For a small guy like you.
Yeah, for a small guy like me. So I didn't end up going with them, but it looks great. The cast is phenomenal, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show. Thanks again, Marlene. You rock.
Once again, Bonnie Brown joining us, Wetaskiwin Arts and Music Festival.
Thank you.
Welcome, Bonnie.
She was our guest on, I believe, episode.
Oh boy.
A little way back.
Yeah,
we didn't do our digging before the episode this week, but
yeah. So
one of our earliest episodes.
Now we're going to be putting the face to the voice.
Yes.
So whenever Justin's ready and wants to fire some questions your way, let's get rolling.
For sure. I believe we're going into the 3rd or 4th year this year of the Wetaskiwin Arts and Music Festival. Third year. Which is just great. I mean, it gets bigger every year and it picks up every year, and a bunch of new people are always jumping on. Do you have anything that you're excited about this year?
I'm excited about it all. We've got a whole new team this year. We've got myself as president. We've got Dale as my sidekick.
Yeah, vice president, thank you.
He's my vice. And Caroline, she's remained our treasurer. So that's and then the rest of our team there, they're backing us up really well, and they're doing a phenomenal job so far.
So the tentative date for that is June 27th. Am I correct?
Sir.
June 27th. So
no, 22nd.
22nd. 22nd. Okay, 2-2. June 22nd. Which is generally a unpredictable kind of spot in summer. You don't know if it's going to be sunny or rainy. We had a sunny year and we've had a rainy year, but we had both fun. We had fun at each one, and rain or shine, it always is a pretty good time. That should be the slogan, actually. Rain or shine, it's always a good time.
Yep.
I think I might have to coin that now.
We'll work on that one.
Get some T-shirts made and stuff. So is there going to be a new venue this year, or are you guys sticking with the original home, which was by the Lake Park, of course?
Well, with much discussion, a lot of talking back and forth, we finally decided that the egg grounds will be home for this year's.
That's great.
Music Festival. It just brings in more of the community. There's more space. If you've never been to the egg grounds, it's where they do the rodeo every June in Wetaskiwin as well. Mm-hmm.
And great spot. There's lots of spots for camping there.
Yep.
And they have bleachers too, so you can bring the family. And even if it does rain, you can sit under the covered bleachers and still enjoy a great day.
Yeah, we're hoping to have if it rains, have it indoors too. We're hoping that they'll have their facilities ready to go. We don't know yet, but we're hoping.
Well, I know they want to have it ready for the tractor pulls.
Yeah, they got the tractor pulls coming up too in August.
So with that being said, we're crossing our fingers, toes, and eyeballs that we'll be able to use the indoors.
Yeah.
We have to.
It is what it is, right?
You betcha.
Yeah. Lots of great things on tap for this year. What's one of the things that's going to change? Aside from venue, what's one of the things that you're changing or keeping the same from previous years?
I don't think anything's really changing other than maybe the allowable times for the musicians. We're going to extend that 15 to a half hour, depending on the act, right? So that means there's going to be less artists or musicians, but there's going to be longer time for you to enjoy what they do, and it's better for the musicians too.
Yeah,
so.
It is. It makes everybody happier too, and it's not such a headache to have to set up and take down and move everybody around, and just all around. I think it's going to be a lot easier for everybody. We're going to be short on playgrounds for kids, but hopefully we'll have enough. With the Egg Society, we're hoping that they will come with us and join with us and get into maybe some hay rides.
That would be fantastic if they did that. I think that'd be a great addition.
Yeah, anything they can do to help us out will be greatly appreciated, and we'll work with them and do whatever they need to, right? So,
can you give us a little sneak peek, maybe into what's going to be happening at the WAMF this year? Maybe one or two little things just to indulge your listeners a little bit. No,
no, we can't give that information up.
No,
not quite yet.
No,
but you know what? That's what makes it exciting. That's what makes it exciting, because then they're going to be like, "Oh, I want to know what's going on." It's going to be something good. So.
Every year we've been lucky so far with participation from the outpouring of the community and surrounding communities. Last year we had a few from out of town, and even though it rained, everybody had a good time.
Absolutely.
It's clean, sober fun.
Yep. No drinking, folks.
Yep.
And that's another question I was going to ask, is because we're changing venue and because this is at the Ag Grounds now, is there going to be a beer gardens, or is it going to stay as a family-friendly, sober event?
It's going to remain a sober event. It's a family event. We want to turn it into where everybody is able to come and just relax and enjoy the day. We don't want stress on the patrons. We don't want stress on the artists.
For sure.
We just don't want that. It's supposed to be a fun event.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're leading it to.
Yeah. That's a fantastic idea. I think that brings out more people too. And families will want to come out and they'll bring their kids and feel safe and able to enjoy a great event like that.
And I can personally divulge that we do have some bigger name musicians coming. Nothing like Aerosmith or anything like that, but I mean,
those guys are hard to contact.
The one act you know very well.
Oh, excellent.
And she's on her way up, so
good
for sure. But other than that, I've had requests from several people that have heard about our festival, musician-wise, so they want to be part of it. So I got an email yesterday that was forwarded to me. Let's just leave it at that.
Absolutely.
It's all going to be interesting come June 22nd.
Yeah. So when are you expecting to have an announcement for everybody who's listening? Is it can we expect something in April or maybe March?
I would say probably next couple 3-4 weeks.
Next 3-4 weeks.
Yeah. Next month. So.
Next month.
Yeah. We'll have once we get our flyers done up. We're in the parade of programs for spring and summer.
Great.
So that although it didn't give any specifics with that because we still weren't sure where we were going to have it.
Yeah.
Now we do know. We know the date. We know the where. So we're able now to go ahead and get posters printed up and get them distributed.
It's all a matter of time.
And
it's coming down very soon. I mean, we're already getting into February now. So it's, literally only 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. Yep. It's not long and it goes by fast. Yeah, for sure.
When you're working on everything, trying to finalize everything, trying to get acts together, trying to get artists together and get permission for food vendors and just the whole package is really, really hard if you're trying to do it alone.
Absolutely.
That's why our team that we've got this year, they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Aren't they? They're
definitely.
They're gung ho. They're more than willing to go that extra mile.
You got a dream team.
Yep, we do. We do, and hopefully this year we'll bring more people aboard.
Oh, absolutely.
And more
And there's
members
still
we
plenty
have,
of
the better
time.
we go.
If you guys want to join, I'm sure you can reach out to the Wetaskiwin Arts and Music Festival, or you can reach out to Bonnie Brown or Dale and ask them about joining. And there's meetings that you guys have every month. And
It's,
get
every
involved in
second
that.
Tuesday
Second
here
Tuesday.
at the Elkhorn Visual Arts at 7 p.m. Also, I guess another announcement is we finally have our website up.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's good news.
WAAMF.com, so Wetaskiwin Arts and Music Festival.com. So go there, check that out. We're still in the process of getting that up to speed. That's going to take some time to get caught up with everything. But if you got any input and you want to send it our way, please feel free to do that.
Join the Facebook page.
Yeah, join our Facebook page. There's
We're
lots of
more than happy to have people join the Facebook page.
Mhm.
It gives them an introduction as to what's going on. We're not really chatty through the winter months.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
But getting now on, there'll be more information put on the page. And with the website now, Dale's working double time on that. He's doing really well with that. Thank you. People want information, they can either go through, get a hold of us either through the web, the website, the
email.
Facebook, email, phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone.
Any of the committee members, for sure.
Yep, any one of us.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to reach out and say, hey, I have a
And if
question.
you want to become a committee member, it's $25 for the year, and you can come to the meetings and have your say.
And if you don't want to come to a meeting, you
And
don't have to.
Yeah, or just make it a donation.
Which is a very good investment for being a part of such a great event. I mean,
$25 for a family, you can't do that anywhere else.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Table fees this year have gone up a little bit. They're going to be $30, or not table fees, but $30
Vendor fee.
for that as a vendor fee. So to be part of the show, the festival, you pay your $30. I believe it was decided on tables will not be supplied this year.
Right.
If you need a table, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to bring your own. There was just a lot of work went into arranging these tables and packing these tables up and putting them back, and it's just more work than it was worth, right?
Yeah.
So it was a headache, I like to say. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it was a headache. It's not worth. It's a lot of work for the society. It's extra work that it's not feasible.
Yeah.
Most people have their own tables.
Maybe
and
next year
are
we can reach out
encouraged.
and find some great volunteers to help with that as
Yeah.
well.
Well, we've been really lucky. This year, I think we've got a handful of volunteers this year so far.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
Yeah. If you want to volunteer, again, get a hold of us, please. Let us know.
Yeah, you don't have to pay to volunteer.
Yeah.
I might even buy you coffee. Not everybody,
Yeah.
but I'll buy you a coffee.
You get to enjoy a great day of music and see all kinds of fantastic arts on display and really what the community has to offer. And one thing I love about the festival is it's not just music, it's everything. I mean, last year there was such an eclectic array. There's my big words again. I have to throw a couple in.
I got to start writing
every
these down.
podcast. There was a eclectic array of arts last year that I was really impressed with, actually, from just completely everything.
Well, we've got a lady that does little bead people, angels out of paper.
Oh.
Newspaper. We've got people that love to paint with their fingers.
Mm-hmm.
There's ones that love to paint with spray bombs.
Spray paint, graffiti.
Spray paint.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, speaking of that brings up, this isn't generally related to the festival, but I thought this is a very interesting idea, and I wanted to talk about it. KISS just started their farewell tour, their new farewell tour, their 35th farewell tour in Vancouver, and they have a painter opening for them, this interactive painter. So what he does is he has a big canvas on stage, and he paints to music, and he's up on there, and that's the opening act for about for about third. And I just wanted to see from a painter your opinion on that, on going to like a rock concert like that and seeing someone on stage painting.
I'm a photographer.
Yeah. But even if you're involved in arts festival,
I
you
would
see a lot of
still
painting
enjoy
like
seeing
that.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yep, I
It's
think
a-
it would be interesting.
It's a different concept to see it on stage, but the way he does it is actually very interesting. He does it in kind of a rock and roll way where he gets the crowd involved, and then at the end of the show, he sells prints of what he painted on the stage. And sometimes he'll paint the arena or he'll paint the crowd, and it just goes off, and it's a show in its own. But I just thought that was a really interesting concept to add to that.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
That's actually not a new thing. It is for maybe a concert of that
Mhm.
size. But you know, Day One Carlson and
Yes.
Joshua Alexander,
Yeah, they do that,
they've
yeah.
both done that. So it's really nothing new. But I mean, at that level, it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting when you can get the beat of the music into you and you just start.
Yeah.
Start
you start
feeling the
painting.
art.
Yeah.
Right?
You-
Yeah.
you
Do they
get-
stop
you
during the
get into
painting
it.
for
Yeah.
applause breaks? I'm concerned about that. I thought it's very cool.
It is.
The
It's a
guy,
neat
I can't
aspect.
remember the guy's name, but it's David Giardini or something. Just a young guy,
Mhm.
and but very talented.
What kudos to him.
Yeah, super cool to see that kind of thing. And you'll be able to see that in similar forms at the Arts Festival because, like I said, it's everything. It's photography, it's painting, it's music, it's
Singing,
just,
it's
yeah, singing.
dancing,
Every
it's-
form of art just brought together for a great day where everyone can kind of get together and appreciate it. And you can take home, you can buy paintings or pictures or prints to take home.
There's
And that kind of
pebble
makes
art,
your experience a lot
there's-
better.
There's pebble art. There's spray bomb painters. There's dancers. There's
There's metal, there's
musicians.
wood,
There's
there's
all different types of
if you
materials.
can think of the
used.
style of art, it's probably going to be there.
Yep.
Not to
Yeah.
put you in a tough spot or anything, but have you seen a favorite piece? Do you have a favorite piece you've seen from the previous arts festivals? One that really just kind of stuck out when you saw it and said, like, wow.
I have to give that to Cassandra.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. She's got a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Sitting there. What she can do with paints in her fingers is just, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, she's got some talent.
And she's a good sketcher too.
Yeah.
Good sketch artist too.
She is. I saw her Dumbo.
Yeah.
That was cute. But I have to say Cassandra. Just,
We've
I
had
think, I don't
Cassandra
know.
on the show before.
Yeah, I don't know if
Same
it's
one.
the colors that she uses or the
Combination of
technique
everything.
or what it is, but
I like that she has a very personal connection to the paintings. From when we talked to her, she always had a very deep connection with everything she kind of did, and I thought that's what brought it to life a little bit.
well, I think every artist,
Hmm.
whether you be a painter, a songwriter, a singer,
Yeah.
a photographer, it really doesn't matter. A lot of them, I know with myself, it's I see something that I like, and I think, wow, that's pretty cool. Take the picture, and you might not like it,
Yeah.
but I love it.
Absolutely. It becomes your baby. It like becomes
Well,
one of those
it's a
things you're proud
passion.
of. Yeah.
It's a passion. When
Absolutely.
you get that first one that is yes, right, and you're so excited about it, and it's just like, woohoo, let's go. It's such a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's a feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah.
I for me, it was, gee, I took that.
Yeah.
And so these new artists that are out there, or the existing ones, when they've got a first sale, somebody that comes by and says, that's really nice. You did a really good job. That's kudos to that artist.
Yeah.
And I say, it doesn't matter if you're painting, if you're singing, if you're dancing, the taekwondo, the theater,
Hmm.
the Maniloc Theater. It doesn't matter. It's art.
Yeah.
It's all art.
Absolutely. We're just taking a look through some of your pictures here.
Yeah, you've
Beautiful
been
pictures.
around mostly Alberta. I see a lot of these shots, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, really good. I mean, that's actually one of my favorites, other than the do not copy, but that's there for a reason. Let's just scroll through past some of these, but
Yeah, my little
you've got a
gopher.
lot of. I think I was there the day you took that.
You were.
Um, But anyway, yeah, you're. Oh, look how I got the O centered on his face.
Oh, I
Isn't that
like that.
special?
Yeah.
Oh, her
Just
face,
framed them.
That's actually one of the pieces that Bonnie has
That's very cool.
in our
Very
gallery here.
rustic.
It's a black and white on canvas. It's for sale.
He's
Everything's
100.
for sale.
That not the picture, but the picture is that house is 150. What is it? Last year was 150.
Something like that, yeah.
Wow.
So it would be 150.
Didn't you say
years
that's
old.
being demolished, that area too?
No, actually,
Oh.
they have to leave that.
Oh, it's
It's
a
a historical
site.
landmark.
It has to
Yeah.
fall down all on its own.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
So
Good, that's good.
it's yeah. When I saw it, I thought, can I get in there? And I went in, and you go inside the house, and you can tell it's old. There's an old wrought iron bed, double bed, sitting in the one room with a wrought iron crib
Wow.
in there. The mattresses and everything are still on it. The kitchen has got cupboards, and the one cupboard, there's a sink, and underneath there, there's the wash basin. And
Did you take any pictures inside the house?
I did. They didn't turn out well.
Yeah.
It's just because
The
it was
lighting
too
and-
confined.
Yeah.
Right. Too small of an area.
For sure. You can't get the good establishing shot.
Yeah, you couldn't get
Yeah.
really, like I took some with my phone, but
Yeah.
even with that, they just too close of an area
Uh-huh.
to get any decent pictures.
Yeah.
But the outside, one side of the wall, the far side has hooks on the outside of the wall.
Oh, okay.
So almost like I don't know if they'd used it for trapping or.
Yeah.
So that particular piece we're talking about here is on canvas. It's available in 16 by 20 inch size for $110, or you can get a paper print copy for $25. Bonnie is reasonably priced on her work. So check out Dalcon Visual Arts. Just click on photographs. Let's bring you to this page. So go over to photographs, photographers, and then click on Bonnie or any of our other artists or photographers. Any of our artists that are here. I mean, we've got. I just can't keep up. I mean,
There's
We've
a
got
lot.
so many.
There is a lot of
so
them.
many in here and so much talent. It's just incredible.
And if you're ever downtown, stop by during the day and just take a look around. I mean, there's so many great local artists that are on display, and
So
it's
many
hard to
different
pick one. There's
aspects.
just
It
everybody
is,
has
yeah.
such a unique feel to their work, and
Well, you've got photography, you've got painters,
Yeah, metal
you've
art,
got metal art,
Yeah.
you've got the tiles.
the tiles.
Yeah.
yeah.
the
Like-
metal art's what really catches my eye every time I see it. I just think that's really cool, very rustic.
That's Joshua Alexander or
One
Joshua
of
Danger.
my yeah,
Alexander.
Joshua Danger. Alexander. One of my favorite things, I don't know if you see this, is called casting. So what these people would do is they'd melt down aluminum in a foundry, or melt down some kind of metal in a foundry, and then they would pour it into either an anthill or pour it into a watermelon.
Yeah.
And what's left over is this casting, and it's a huge thing, and it's becoming art, and people are selling it, and it's really cool. The one I saw was with the watermelon, and when they poured it into the watermelon, the way it casted, it was like seeds were coming out of it, and it looked
Mhm.
very cool.
Yeah, the first one I saw was the termite hit. mound.
Yeah,
Isn't that cruelty to animals or something?
you would think.
Well, I think it's an abandoned. It was an abandoned termite mound
Yeah,
that they did.
I just thought it was cool. I thought, wow, that's such an interesting idea. Like, I wonder who would have thought of that. Like, hey, let's just go melt down some aluminum and pour it in the ground and see
Who's
what
got the
happens.
money to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's one of those ideas that's so out there, but you think no one's thought of it, but someone's thought of it, and
Yep.
that's amazing.
Yep. And it's art.
Yeah, it is.
That's the big.
That's the
thing,
definition
is
of art, is when you can make something out of something that nobody would have even thought to make anything out of.
If you've got an imagination
Yeah,
and can use that imagination, that's art.
absolutely.
So I got a question for you, Bonnie. After the last 2 years of the Arts and Music Festival, what's your impression from the public? What's the feedback you've been getting? Are people looking forward to it? Is the buzz happening more and more?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've been well received. Anybody that you talk to about it, they're excited about it. What are you doing this year? Are you
Yeah.
going to go again this year? Where are you going to be this year?
Hmm.
How do we go about signing up? How do we go about getting there? Well, come down to Delcon Visual Arts.
Yep.
Sign up at Dale. Go on the website. Go on Facebook.
That's the
page.
thing I was going to ask you. Are you almost full up for entertainment, or is there still room for people if they want to kind of come to you guys and say, hey, we'd like to...
Entertainment-wise, that's Dale's.
Music-wise, there's still some spots.
Still some slots left. Okay, so if you're in a band or if you're an artist, acoustic artist, piano, anything you might be, reach out.
Yes.
Reach out
arts
to
of some
live
sort,
arts.
you know?
Reach out to Dale or Bonnie, and
We've got, actually, we probably, I would say, vendors, as in like artists, painters, photographers, the ones that are doing the pebble arts and stuff like that. Go to the web page or the Facebook page, put your name in, put what you do, and you want to be there.
Yeah.
Let us know that
Basically,
way.
we need to really sign you up. So we need the number. We need to know who to
We
expect.
need names.
Right? So.
Yeah.
We need engineers, and
it's getting close, guys.
It
It's
is.
getting close.
it comes faster than
It
we really like
absolutely
And
does.
like I said, for $30, go to Edmonton to one of their festivals and see what you can get for $30.
Yeah, I think you
Hot
get a hot dog. Yeah.
it to. Yeah.
You know, right?
Yeah, isn't that true? But, you know, for the size of Wetaskiwin and the area of Wetaskiwin, the outcome that we've had of support from the community all the way around has been, for the last 2 years, this year hopefully included, it's been phenomenal. Like right from volunteers to our society itself, to the city, to, you know, like everybody that is involved. And it's not just the committee that's involved in putting all this together.
Absolutely, yeah. It's community involvement.
It is. Yeah. From putting up posters. Can I put a poster in your store? Yeah. Can I put a poster on the side of the highway? All that.
All that stuff is just as important as everything else.
Yep.
Because it's all about the end result.
Yeah.
Yeah, our printers, our advertisers, the media, everything. It's going to make us what we're hoping we will be.
Yeah. And with a bigger area now this year, I'm hoping for a bigger turnout. There's plenty of parking.
Yes.
Trust me, there's plenty of parking.
That's a great thing about the new venue. Lots of parking. It's great, so you don't have to take the shuttle.
About the city getting upset with people parking on the road.
Yes.
Because we're next to a highway.
Yeah. Side Lake Park is a beautiful setting, but it's actually quite spread out, and there's virtually no parking.
Yeah.
You know, by the Lake Park was really good.
Yeah, it just wasn't built for a mass amount of people like that.
Yep.
It's built for the, passers-by and people going by during the day.
Walk your dog.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have, the kids have got the playground there.
But what an amazing place to start the festival. By the Lake Park.
It was the ideal spot.
Yeah.
Definitely. And now that we're on Travel Alberta. Yeah. We're on their website. We're kind of hoping that it will be a destination that everybody wants to come to. We're hoping we can extend it for maybe 2 days in the upcoming years.
Yeah.
And if you're out there taking pictures during those festivals, and afterwards, if you're up to it, you could send us some of those pictures, and we'll post them on our website, Facebook page, or something like that. It'd be great too. I know I've taken a few pictures. Bob Cunningham, Ron Asp has taken a couple. There's the other lady. I'm sorry, I forget your name. Heather, and I don't think was there last year, but there's a young lady. I'm sorry, I apologize. But you've done some really good photography, so keep sending them in, and it just helps us, helps you, helps Wetaskiwin, helps the art community.
And we will credit you.
You'll definitely get photo credit on each photo.
It's nice when you can have the community, besides designating a person, hey, can you come to the festival and take pictures for us? It's really nice when the public can come and take pictures and to see those pictures from their perspective.
Absolutely.
I think that is cool.
And that goes for musicians too. If you're a big name act out there and you want to come join us for an hour or so or more, come on down, let us know.
Yep.
We'll gladly
Volunteers are awesome.
We'll gladly take you. Volunteers are the best.
You betcha. You betcha. That makes us happy.
Yeah.
What makes us happy makes Wetaskiwin happy.
Mhm.
So with that being said, we've teamed up a little bit. Personally, I shouldn't say the Arts and Musical Festival has, but with the Manlock Theater.
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm here to help them as well.
Mhm.
So, and by helping them, they help us to some degree. So every third Saturday, I have to throw this plug out there. Every third Saturday, there's an open mic forum. So whether you dance, sing, read a poem, play a clarinet, or do weird artsy things with your fingers, come on down and.
I heard they have a really handsome host that hosts the
what's his name?
They said he's really tall and handsome and he has a nice beard. And
Jeremy Irons or something?
Something, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Actually, this year it's so far we got Justin, who's
I've been hosting.
agreed to host the open mic. Thank you.
It's a lot of fun. It's great to just see everyone come out, from just acoustic artists to bands to people that are just regular everyday people that just come out and enjoy playing and having fun.
And here's a great opportunity to hone your skills before you come to the Arts and Music Festival and get
absolutely
in front of a live crowd, because there's no pressure.
Come on down, try some comedy, some
You make a
improv, some
mistake.
music, and
Oh well.
If you're a bathtub singer like me,
yeah.
you know.
Or just sit there and watch. For the first 2 years I went there, that's all I did.
Trust
was sit there and
me,
watch.
I make
I'm a musician,
mistakes
but I just
every
sat there and
show.
watched.
I play wrong chords, I sing different lyrics, I do all that, so it's welcomed.
And that's when? Every third Saturday?
Every third Saturday.
Saturday. So tonight, which is February 2nd,
Yeah, February 2nd.
there is an open mic, and then the third week after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So every 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, and then usually towards summer we'll probably put it at every 2 weeks, depending on
We'll
what
see what
goes
the committee says.
Because we had it last year every 2 weeks, and we just thought it'd be better now to split it up to every 3 weeks, because that way you kind of you have those weeks where certain people can't make it because of prior commitments or family stuff, which is totally understandable.
Huge shout out to Catlin Hawley for being the host.
Yes.
Or organizing all this. Justin's our host now, but I mean.
Yeah,
Catlin's
Catlin
there
has been
religiously.
fantastic. He's been there every single one, and he operates the sound, and he makes sure I sound good and makes sure everyone else, and that's hard to do. But he makes
he does all the hard work.
He does all the hard work, and just a great addition to it.
If you want to come and have a pop, a coffee, a beverage, you're allowed. Right? They have a license, so they have a license.
And we've talked about this before, but they have moved back into the main room now, into the lobby, and which gives it a nice, more intimate feel, and I like that.
So any of you that do decide to come out to the open mic, feel free to join us at the festival too.
Yeah. Your talent is art.
Yeah. If you can't make it to Delcon every second Tuesday or every third Tuesday, come every third Saturday, and you can usually meet somebody from the festival at the open mic, or somebody who knows somebody from the festival at the open mic. And they can
I'm
put you
there
in
at
touch
almost
with
every one of them myself too. So.
Yeah.
Or come on down to one of our meetings.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, you want to know more about the festival and what's going on, come to one of the meetings.
Yeah, the next one is February 12th, 7 p.m. here at our location. Come down, become a member, pay your dues.
Yeah, don't be shy. We're always welcoming new friendly faces.
If you want to come down just for the night to see what's going on, get a little taste, that's good. If you want to come down, then you get a little taste and then become a member, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And before I forget, we should probably say a huge thank you and a shout out to the Ag Center or the Ag Society for agreeing to partner with us on this and let us use their facilities. I'm really looking forward to this one myself.
Beautiful facilities there as well. Just great wide open space and it's still surrounded by nature.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still lots of great
It's on the side of the highway, but still, you wouldn't know it once you're in there. You're going to forget that you're in the city.
Well, you're within city limits, but you're in the country.
Yeah.
You know, it's got the country feel, and it's got a new venue.
Yeah. There you go, Wetaskiwin Ag Society. That's your new tagline: within the city, in the country.
Yep.
I'm pumping them out today.
You're in the country, in the city.
In the country, in the city. T-shirts, everything.
Get at me. Write that one down too.
You can take
right beside Array.
Get at me, Ag Society.
You can take the country out of the girl, but you can't take girl out of the country.
That's true.
Yep.
Yes.
So it's I think this year we're going to rock it with the Egg Society. I really
absolutely.
do.
Yeah.
I think this year we've got the team is so positive.
Mm-hmm.
They really are. Like from the very get go this year, the whole team has just been, we'll do it, and it's been awesome.
Yeah.
And the talented artists that show up each year blow my mind too. I mean, you asked her if there was a favorite. No, it's impossible to pick a favorite.
Every year, just like I said, gets better and better.
Yeah,
we often get surprised.
Yep.
Last year we had again, I forget the name of the company, but we had a company that showed up and made wine glasses out of aluminum.
Yes, they were very cool.
And beer cozies and stuff like that. It was awesome.
And
man.
the ceramic,
The kiln firing. Yeah.
That was something new. And
pottery.
hopefully they'll be back this year. I really pray that they do. Like they were awesome.
So the invitation's been sent.
Yes, absolutely.
You have an open vocal invitation.
Yes. If anybody has a foundry and wants to come melt some aluminum, come on down. Might have to have a talk about insurance, but
well, we have ways of making things work.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. That's perfect.
As long as we have a will, there's always a way.
Yeah,
definitely.
And I think we have very strong will with our team this year.
Absolutely, and everybody's just so passionate about it, and it's such a perfect fit.
Well, it's nice.
Everybody does their part.
Yes, and you have to have a passion in order. If I didn't love the arts, I wouldn't have been able to say yes. I'll take the position that I took. But because I love doing what I do.
Yeah.
I love seeing people happy.
Yeah.
I love seeing families being able to enjoy their time together. When I was young growing up, it was all about family.
Yeah.
And families stuck together, and it was one day out of the whole entire week that family got to stay together, and that was on a Sunday. Now, if we can make that a Saturday and a Sunday, that'd be a blessing.
That'd be great to look forward to.
Yeah. That way families, they get their family time. And you can either come as a family, or you want to just stroll through by yourself, you can do that too. There's no pressure.
Yeah.
There's no signed contract that you have to do it as a family, or you have to do it certain ways.
Yeah.
You don't have to. There's nothing that says you have to.
We're just looking at some of the pictures here from 2017, just to give you an example. I believe people who are listening can see this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, you're seeing this already. It's a new feature. But this is just some of the stuff that goes on in the festival. There's Lori Kennedy. There's Rev K. I forget who that is.
There's
Emily. And that was at the on the deck at by Lake Park, and then last year we had moved it down onto the main ground. But still a great time.
And as you can see, we got Taekwondo demonstrations.
Just everything.
And this is one of the beautiful things about the park. I mean, if you want to come down with your canoe or your boat and paddle around, well, obviously, there you go. You can do it.
Yeah. There's nothing that says you can't take a picture.
Oh, look, there's Bonnie.
There's
Oh,
Bonnie.
And that's
yes,
another one of our great artists that was there. There's just so many.
There's so much
talent there.
Yes.
There's Emmy Danielson.
See, I was always concerned about having like the paintings out in the sun like that and how it would affect it, but it seems to be pretty good.
For the most part, I mean, the artists are pretty smart enough to know that, it's been in the sun baking long enough. It's time to take it out.
Yeah,
right. So.
Well, I know, like even last year, I lost one picture, but because of the rain.
Yeah.
But really, I think it's something that everybody that takes part in a festival, whether it be here or wherever, knows that the elements are there. So you bring your cover ups, and you just add a little more protection.
Yeah, for sure.
So also, I guess one thing we've been remiss in mentioning is the food vendors.
Mm-hmm.
You want to touch, Bonnie, on who we could potentially be having this year? I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm hungry just thinking about it.
Yeah, just talking about it now.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have the Filipinos with their wonderful dishes.
They were great last year. I had a great time eating
The first
them
year
last
we had the mini donuts. No, I'm not sure. Is he coming back this
I'm
year?
not 100% sure. I'm waiting
that's
for
a crowd
confirmation
favorite
from
for sure.
Dan.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you're
No
Dan
pressure,
Sokol?
buddy. No pressure.
If anybody out there does green onion cakes, you're welcome to
Oh,
come.
yeah.
Because I love
Bannock?
some of those. Yes, Bannock
Bannock,
as
Bannock
well.
would be awesome.
Bannock and
Bannock
bacon.
burgers.
I've always thought would be great.
It is good. Yeah, you dip it in the bacon.
Are you going to
grease.
do your donuts, hamburger?
I might get my donut hamburgers going.
Yeah, anybody that if it's this year we've raised the price on that as well for food vendors.
Mhm.
$50 for food vendors.
So how much space would we have for a food vendor? Like, do we have enough for 5-6 vendors?
Oh,
or-
Oh, there's
Oh,
going to be
yes.
plenty of
We've
space.
got-
Excellent.
You look at the Yag grounds,
Yeah.
Society grounds.
Yeah.
That's that's our
Perfect. That's the
rainbow
playground. All
of,
right.
of people.
See, now, here's another gentleman that joined us. This is from 2017, our inaugural year. He was busking.
Acadian Fiddler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Acadian
was awesome.
Fiddler. Yeah,
He
really
was
good.
Awesome.
And
You
playing
see the
with
clog
Wetaskiwin,
shoes.
but
and
ever
all.
fiddle in the band. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice the shoes.
Yeah,
he
he
was
had
wearing.
the wooden clogs on and everything.
Yeah.
He was really
So again,
good.
like we alluded to, this is a beautiful setting. Ron, one of our local photographers, but it was so spread out, and you can see some cars, but that's just a minute part of
Mackenzie.
what's going to
Oh,
be.
hey,
Now,
that
who's that
handsome
funny
guy.
looking guy? That's just Cassandra. So as you can see, but anyway, parking is going to be aplenty
Yes.
this year.
Yeah.
Now also again,
Our
there
quilters.
the quilters were upstairs in the building.
Yeah, the quilters have to be indoors.
Mm-hmm.
So whether
Absolutely.
it be a tent
Yeah.
or inside a building, they'll be inside because well they're a little bit they're expensive to
Yes.
do,
Yeah.
and we really don't want to see anything happen to them.
Absolutely.
So just one more time, here is the Arts and Musical, wow, the Wetaskiwin Arts and Music Festival website. Again, it's waamf.com. So come and check it out. You can contact us there. Here's a list of our current members. Oh no, so that's our member site. My mistake. I made the site and I still don't know how to navigate it. But as Bonnie alluded to, she's the president. I'm the vice president. Carolyn is our treasurer. And then our directors, we have Bob Cunningham, Dan Seipel, Diane Baker, Janice Lockhart, Cassandra McGill, Lorraine Hawley, and Maria Calnay. Each one of us, or each one of those directors, I should say, has a particular talent.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, Dan is probably our leg man. Man, that guy just goes and goes and goes.
He's got good footwork. He's our go-to guy. If we want to get any information,
Mm-hmm.
he's our go-to guy. Dan,
Yeah.
can you do this? And he, oh yeah.
So thanks, Dan.
Yes, thank you, Dan.
You know, he does very well with that.
Yeah.
And talking with the public, he does very well with it.
Don't mind that telephone ringing. That's just after hours.
That's the WonkCast hotline.
WonkCast hotline. Grab that.
Yeah.
Run quick.
Waiting to ask Bonnie the burning questions.
So I'm out of questions. I mean, I kind of knew the answers to most of them anyway. But,
Yep.
I don't know. Do you have anything you want to add, Bonnie? Or
I just want to say thank you to Dale and to Justin
Yeah.
for having me in, and I think the WonkCast is a great idea.
thank you.
We're not paying Bonnie to say this, by
No,
the way.
no,
This is
they're not.
completely of her free will. and
What I
Tesla.
was going to give her was a.
Empty container.
I already ate it, so sorry.
That was our guest treat,
Yeah.
but
My sugar was low, and I had to get it.
Hey, I got the guest chair.
you got the guest chair, so that helps. Yeah.
But no, you guys are doing an awesome job here, and it's good to get the word out of
Yeah.
different people.
Absolutely.
Well, with all the negativity that goes around here, it's time to bring some positivity to the forefront.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And what better way to do it than actually get not only our radio faces in front of the camera, but yours as well, and any the other guests that agree to come on our show and get tortured.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not tortured. It's kind of like, okay, do you have an answer to this question?
Yeah. we might inadvertently give you a heads up as to some of the questions we're going to ask you, but
Yeah. Just to put you at comfort for just a little bit, and then we ask the burning ones.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for those.
We'll wait for those off camera.
Yeah. That'll be
again,
WonkCast after dark.
Yeah, after
Different
midnight.
show.
Different show.
That's the adult version.
And if you want to become a sponsor of the show, please contact us here. WonkCast webpage is just off of Dalcon Visual Arts. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, I believe we're on Twitter, again, our YouTube channel, our Twitch TV.
Keep paying attention to our YouTube channel. We're gonna have a lot more content coming up there in the next few weeks, and different kind of live interactions with some guests. And
I'm personally throwing out an invitation to any artist that wants to come in and do a live painting. Yeah. I'm in contact with a lady that might be here tomorrow morning to do one right here in the studio, so we're going to change things around a little bit. But this was actually her idea, and I thought, wow.
The studio is actually multifunctional.
What a way to get your face and your work out to the world.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it goes right along with the Arts and Music Festival.
Yeah.
Right? Like, she's an artist.
Yeah.
She's going to come do her own thing. And it's just, that's the talent of Wetaskiwin and area.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
This week's hashtag is absolutely. Last year's was oh my.
I thought it was going to be hashtag array.
Yeah, array. Yeah.
Get more slogans, Justin.
Oh, last week's is oh wow. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
That's yeah.
Right.
More slogans.
Yeah, working on them.
Anyway, we're pleased to have you in our studio, Bonnie, and it was fun. So unless you've got anything else, maybe we'll just say goodbye for now. Maybe we'll get you back in here after the festival and you can elaborate on what was good.
Yes, a follow up,
or I should say everything that was good.
Yeah, talk about all the great things from the festival.
The bad and the good, bad, and the ugly.
Yes. Once again, that's June 22nd of this year. Coming up very quick, June 22nd, 22, at the Wetaskiwin Ag Grounds, which is just off the highway heading towards the hospital there, I believe, East. Highway 13 East. And it's coming up, guys. So, and the best thing about this, no cover charge.
No,
it's open to anyone to just come down and attend. So, like you said, bring your family, bring your kids, bring your, if you got in-laws in town or your aunts and uncles, and bring everyone out to have a good time.
Puppy, make sure he's on leash.
Absolutely, yeah.
And a bag, bring a bag.
Bring your puppy bag.
Yeah.
Praying for good weather. We've actually last year it rained in the morning and then it was sunny all afternoon. So
for most of the afternoon it was nice.
Yeah, it was pouring rain when I was on. I still remember it.
Was.
But I had a great time.
And that's a wonderful thing. I think everybody in the 2 years prior, everybody and I mean literally everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think we heard one negative thing out of the 2 years prior.
Yeah.
I don't think we've heard any negative, really, from the public.
Music just makes it better. Even if it's raining, if it's hot out, it adds to it definitely when you have a nice covered stage where you can kind of hide behind. But even when it's raining, it's still a lot of fun because you still get that kind of feel like, I'm playing. I think
if you got positive around you, right?
Yeah.
Positive is going to feed positive, and as long as we remain positive,
100%. And that's why we have so many great positive people involved in the event. Is because it's going to showcase the event and it's going to show just how positive everybody is. And
Wetaskiwin is a good community. It really is.
Fantastic community.
It gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
Because we're a smaller city. I think people notice it more. They notice more of the negative.
Oh, absolutely.
Than what they do the positive. So if we can do things like the festival and like the WonkCast that
shine the light of positivity on everybody.
Exactly. It brings a whole new aspect of the bad news into good rapport.
Absolutely.
I've met a few people that are really negative. They have nothing but negative to say, but that's life.
But you know what? That fuels, I think, the positivity.
Exactly.
And that makes everybody want to be more positive and want it to be more successful. And
there's so many people now that are more determined to make Wetaskiwin a better place than what the world sees now.
Yeah.
When I first came here, it was it was a quiet little place.
Yeah.
Everybody knew everybody. You'd walk down Main Street and say hi to everybody. And
How many years ago was it?
1972.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't even thought of it.
But it was such a warm. When I look back now, I see the archived pictures.
Yeah, those
of
are
Main
neat to
Street.
see.
Of Wetaskiwin itself. Those are back in the days when everybody was, hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
You left your vehicles unlocked.
Houses,
You left your houses. You left the screen door open.
Yeah. Had a friend come by to just walk in the door.
Exactly.
And hang
So
out and-
and yes, we've grown.
Yeah.
Yes, society in itself has gotten more strained,
Mhm.
I think,
Yeah.
with rules and regulations on how to bring your kids up and how to act in public as an adult.
Mhm.
It's shunned upon if you do something wrong. Well, that's not what we want. That's not what we're about. To be human is to err, but you learn from those mistakes and you carry on.
Yeah, you do.
And that's just like painting. Like Bob Ross says, there's
Yes.
no such thing as mistakes, just happy little accidents. Or
Exactly.
something to that effect.
Exactly. So you learn from your mistakes. You carry on. You put a positive face on, and you go, you know what? We're going to make it. We're going to do it, and that's what we're doing.
And we are doing.
We are doing.
We are absolutely doing. Bonnie, thank you so much for joining us today. We had a great chat with you, and we look very much forward to seeing you at the 2019 Wetaskiwin Arts and Music Festival.
I'll be there.
Excellent. We will see you guys next week.